Hey guys, what's going on? So this morning on Good Morning America, in an interview with Kathy Engelbert, the new commissioner of the WNBA, and Nneka Ogwumike, the president of the WNBA PA, the WNBA Players Association, it was announced the WNBA has a new CBA, and I truly believe this CBA is going to take the league to another level this upcoming season. As they say, you gotta spend money to make money, and I believe not just the league, but their partners as well, and the companies that have gone into partnership with them are ready to put money into this so this league can become bigger and better and, yeah, like I said, just go to the next level. Alright, so I guess I'm just going to be reading through some of the new things in this CBA, and I believe Doug Feinberg of the Associated Press was the first to report some of these things, or a lot of these things. So this new CBA, it's 8 years long, players are getting a salary increase, and that I think was just one of the main things that needed to happen. The max salary base is now $215,000 with the opportunity for these players to make up to around $500,000. Just as a comparison, last season the max base was just over $117,000. So as you can see, a pretty big increase there. That means the average salary for players this year is going to be $130,000. And in 2021, it looks like there's going to be the opportunity for a 50-50 revenue share, and that is as long as the league hits their marks, I guess, with the broadcast deals and such. That's what it made it seem like on the WNBA website when they were talking about the CBA. And this was the main thing the players wanted. The WNBA players, they weren't asking for NBA contracts. I know a lot of people like to go in the comments and be like, oh, why would they pay them as much as LeBron James, blah, 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 blah. They're not asking to be paid that much. They just want an equal share of the revenue that the NBA players are getting. NBA players are getting 50%. Now it looks like if things go as planned, the WNBA players are going to get 50% of the revenue that they make. And this salary increase is just so huge because a majority of the WNBA players have to go overseas to different countries to play basketball to make more money, because overseas they get paid a lot more money than they do here in the States. For example, Breanna Stewart, one of the best players in the WNBA, MVP, WNBA champion, all of that, she went overseas to play in Russia. There she made $900,000 per season, where in the WNBA that previous season, like before she went overseas, she was making just under $60,000. I think it was like around $57,000 or something. She explained it on the Players Tribune show, the T, which she is on. But what happened was she ruptured her Achilles. She tore her Achilles while she was playing in Russia. And that happened like last, I guess, early spring, late winter. She didn't play at all this past WNBA season, obviously because of the injury. She is going to be making her comeback pretty soon, but an injury like that happened when a player wasn't even playing for their WNBA team. And you know, I don't know if this new CBA is going to stop players from playing overseas. I personally don't think it will stop it totally, but I think it might cut down on the number of years players feel they need to play overseas. I do think this new CBA wants to create opportunities for these players here in the offseason so they don't have to play basketball all year round, because just think about what a grind that is, playing the highest level of basketball all year round. No recovery, no nothing. Just basketball, 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 competition, competition, competition. As you guys may have heard, there were talks about the NBA putting in a mid-season tournament. The WNBA is actually going to be doing that for this new CBA. They're going to be having something called the Commissioner's Cup, and the minimum prize for this mid-season tournament is going to be $750,000. Players, they're also going to be getting paid maternity leave, and I know this is a really big part of this new CBA, and it's a really important part of this new CBA. As for travel, they are going to be getting, I guess, what's called like premium economy or extra legroom on their flights. They still are going to be flying commercial, but think about how crazy that must have been last season. So let's say New York's team, the Liberty, was playing a game versus the Sparks, and they're taking a red-eye flight home. So they play their game right, then they have to get on a flight, and they're just sitting in economy where a lot of these WNBA players are over 6 feet tall. So think about how uncomfortable that is. You just go play a basketball game at the highest level, then have to try to sleep on a plane where it's super uncomfortable. Hopefully the extra legroom will help with the comfort, and hopefully allow these players to get some more sleep on plane rides. but it's not like all these WNBA cities are so close. These are long flights, like LA to New York to Las Vegas, New York to Seattle. It's across the country. And the CBA also says there's going to be mental health resources and a nutrition council. The WNBA also announced the Changemakers partnership today, and the 3 partners are AT&T, Deloitte, and Nike. And I'm just gonna read what this is from the statement the WNBA put out because I think they put it best. So, quote, "The Changemakers platform is designed to provide direct support to the WNBA in its ongoing business transformation across marketing, branding, and player and fan experience. With a fresh approach to sports sponsorship, Changemakers are deeply invested in driving positive change for the WNBA, women's sports, and women in society. Not only are partners providing financial investment, but they are further lifting the league and players through marketing amplification and close strategic collaboration." Sorry, the text was really small on that. I just had to zoom in and I was like, I'm not wearing my glasses. But yeah, so it seems like this is like a kind of a new fancy type of partnership, sponsorship type thing that they have going on. It seems like the league is really focusing in on having marketing, good marketing all over the place, having fan merchandise available all over the place, and it's definitely the right move. Because if you follow the NBA, you know the biggest thing it probably needs is more exposure, and if you don't follow the NBA, that's probably why, because the exposure, it's not enough. They don't have enough exposure. It's a really good product on the floor. It's really good fundamental basketball, and if you're a fan of the NBA, yeah, WNBA players, they're not gonna dunk like NBA players. There are some dunks. That's not why you turn on a WNBA game to see dunks, but you're going to see good fundamental basketball, you're going to see good shooting, good passing, all of that. And yeah, a lot of NBA players were tweeting out about how they were so excited about this new CBA and how this is really a step in the right direction and all of that. And I'm just super excited to cover the league next year because I really, truly do believe, like I said at the beginning of this video, it's going to go to another level next year. It's going to take a step up, and I think it's going to be a big step up. Alright guys, that's all I got for this video. Make sure you drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Peace out.